Starting to think that the main problem nowadays is that men are being told what a real man is by a woman who had no father. Lady, hear me tonight. Athletes hang out with other athletes. Car guys hang out with other car guys. And gamers hang out with other gamers. And you mean to tell me your friends are hoes and you're not? Lady.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, hope you subscribe. So, why women demonize RP content? This has been an ongoing thing for a while now, especially since this kind of content has gotten popular. And for most men, we know the reality and the real reason why women do not like this content, at least majority, if not most women anyway. But I thought I'd dive a little bit deeper because lately I've been coming across a lot of videos. I don't want to say critiquing RP content, so to speak, but in a way kind of confirming exactly why this kind of content is needed, so to speak. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the videos.
Why is the entire red pill more focused on shaming men and women back into traditional roles versus liberating men from being traditional?
Why do they want to do that? That's a great question. I would say that
because men want women to do all the stuff that we used to do a long time ago, and they need to do the stuff that they used to do a long time ago.
But are women willing to do the things that they used to do a long time ago?
Not a lot of these bitches, no.
So then why should men be held to a traditional standard?
I guess they should not. Let me go back. They shouldn't.
Gotcha, bitch.
I would say I believe it's because it's most beneficial for them to have us in those roles as opposed to having us, in the words of being liberated. I'd say that that's not what they want. So they want to keep us in a traditional role, feeling shame, things of that nature.
Well, traditional roles are probably better for men and women because it seems like women have fallen apart. They try to be the men, and it's not working out.
Now, for the black woman in particular, because I find it interesting that that's the first thing women want to say is men need to do what they used to do. The reason why men can no longer do what they used to do is because y'all wanted to do what men do, which is work and make your own money. Apparently, women don't understand the history of the workforce, clearly. But that's that. That's another topic for another day. And for the brother that wanted to sit over here and say that they think it's beneficial for both genders to be in their traditional roles, I do agree with that. But you got to understand, for the brother that asked the questions, Mr. is complicated. The reason why men are not being liberated from those traditional roles is because it goes against the grain. This is why women hate the soft guy era so much. This is why the 50-50 conversation bothers women so much. Because women feel entitled to be the only gender that is liberated from traditional roles. Men are still held to a traditional standard. Men are still expected to pay for dates in full. Men are still expected to be providers and pay for all of the bills, regardless of where they stand on the economically, apparently. So, again, that's why the 50-50 conversation is so triggering for women. All of a sudden, every man has to be a provider, otherwise they're not a real man. But the moment you hold these traditional standards on women, then you get all this pushback and rebellion. So why is it that it's so one-sided? I have these conversations on my channel all the time. You know what I mean? This channel is pretty much RP based, but we don't hate women over here or anything like that. We're just trying to give you an understanding of how women are today in today's dating market, so that way you know how to move it accordingly and you don't make the same mistakes that I made or any other man before me. Let's keep it moving.
With women demonizing red pill content now, I'm seeing that they're trying to almost act like it's a terroristic group or it's a woman hating, woman bashing group. They're doing it because now men are waking up. They waking their game up. Even some of the simps is waking their game up. When we was growing up, we didn't have access to this type of content. We didn't have access to successful men giving us life advice on women, on business at your fingertips, like just in your phone. You can get the type of game that you're supposed to get from your dad, from hundreds of men now, from all walks of life, from all races, and women are starting to no longer have the upper hand because men is like, oh no, I learned about this. Oh no, I learned about this. But they don't have to bump their heads and get that heartbreak to pick up on the red flags. The game is there now. So now your first girlfriend, you see it. Oh shit, Andrew Tate said this. Oh shit, Mr. Viral said that. Oh shit, the Messiah said this. Yeah. Oh shit, Callie told me about that. So now men have the upper hand and women are furious.
And he is 100% right. And this is a statement that I've made over and over again. This is the real reason why women do not like this kind of content, because what it does is level the playing field to the point where, like I said before, the women have no choice but to either be honest, put their best foot forward, and hope for the best and let the chips fall where they may. They can't sit over here and manipulate you anymore. Because once you understand female nature, you know what's coming before you see it. When they react or do something, you know right away why they're doing it and what they're trying to get you to do or influence you to do. And I'm going to give you a couple examples of the stuff that men are learning about female nature that they don't want you to know and that they're so bothered by. Check this out.
Women will say all kinds of stuff that's completely disconnected from reality. For example, a woman will say,
I want a man that's vulnerable, that just opens up to me.
The second a man unbirds himself on a woman, she loses respect and attraction for him. Or a woman will say,
no, all I want is a nice guy. I want a guy that just treats me like a princess and takes care of me and is a really good guy.
The second they get the nice guy, they drop him for the dirtbag. Or you'll hear women say, baby, are you okay?
I'm fine.
You trust her when she says, you're wrong. Like, she's not fine. You have to trust what she's doing. What is transpiring with her body language? Too many guys take women at face value. A woman will say, I want this, or this is how I feel, and then they will operate on that, because that's how we are as guys. We use our words to communicate, not our emotions. If you want to have an effective relationship with a woman, as a man, you have to learn this. This is vital that you learn. Never trust what a woman says. Trust what she does. If what she says aligns with what she does, then you can trust what she says. But if that is not happening, you always follow the body language. You got to recognize that women are going to communicate with their emotions and men are going to communicate with their words. You can take a man at his word because he's going to say what he actually thinks and feels most of the time. You take a woman at her emotions, which means you watch what she does, because her emotions will dictate how she acts 100% of the time.
I don't think women really grasp the understanding of males. When a woman says, I have these dudes in my DM, yeah, you have a bunch of me's in your DM. And the personality of a man is, if you have a man, I'm going to keep throwing him a rock. I want to be number 2. I don't want to be number 1. Because the fact you're giving me attention lets me know you're looking at this bait. I'd rather be a number 2. We already know what number 1. Number 1, you're the dude that you complain about to number 2. You're going to complain about me to him. He knows about me. I don't know about him. You're giving him all the fun part of you. I'm dealing with the bullshit. You're getting all the cootie cat and that. Wow, no, that's what I want. I want the non-headache of you. So number 2s always love to just sit back and, hey, yeah, I get to enjoy it. Those are the DMs. Everybody want to be number 2 in the DM. They don't want the responsibility of what you bring in. But women don't understand this. Why would I ever want to be number 1 after being number 2? I know what you're capable of. I hear your complaints. It's fucking same shit I do. Same fucking shit, ignore you. Don't do that. You know what I mean? If you want this dude on the side as a woman, you ignore him and say, I can't fuck with you until I'm single. But I'm going to respect my man, even though I don't like this dude right here. I can't talk to you until I'm done with him. A dude will want you more because of that. If I can get you while you with a man, I don't want you.
One thing that Red Pill podcasts get right is always having a female perspective. I've noticed it within like the last year. A lot of what I like to call pink pill podcasters fizzle out. Even the big one, like Miss Sprinkle, where's she at? I know she's still doing her thing, but these platforms will never be as big as, you know, unfortunately, the Fresh and Fit podcast. People like that, because there's only one perspective given. Say what you want, but like when it comes to like the Fresh and Fit podcast, There's some women watching that because at a certain point, there's everyone starts stocking those shows with way more women than men, and they don't just invite OnlyFans workers on there. There's women with doctorate degrees on that show, dunking on them, and I feel like that's something that the Pink Pill podcasters do not understand and will not understand, have no desire to understand, because for a lot of women on the internet, the feeling has been, I don't want to hear nothing from a man. I don't want to do nothing for a man. No, 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 man. No, no, no. I just want to sit around in my echo chamber and make and there's never a male perspective in anything. This is very apparent on my other page when we talk about 50-50 relationships and what some men have to do to provide and how okay some women are with that. Like the girl who was saying, hey, I saw my dad work 3 jobs. He was never home. He worked damn near to exhaustion, but he did what he had to do for his family, and mom stayed home with the kids. There's a lot of women who just, they have this weird mindset that men don't have perspectives, because never in situations like that do they think he's probably tired of this shit. He's probably starting to resent his family. He probably looks at mom weird because she doesn't help out financially at all. There's never a male perspective in a lot of these cases. And so when you do hear it, it's jarring.
And you know what? I'm glad somebody finally shed some and put some light on this, because I always found it very contradicting that women were so quick to get on these platforms and say that these men hate women, yet y'all, they're bringing women on the platform and y'all outnumber them all the time when y'all go on these platforms. Yet when you see women primarily have women on their platforms, you rarely or hardly ever see men come on their platforms. And it's typically always men that align with the way that they think. Nobody that's going to give them a little pushback, as compared to these RP content creators and platforms where they have women coming on who they know are going to go against everything that they talk about, yet they bring them on in waves, but yet they hate women. Do y'all understand how illogical that sounds? It just goes to show you the level of tactics women will go to try to shame and silence men because they don't align with their thinking. And women want men to think more like them, but at the same time want men to be men, which doesn't make any sense and is unrealistic as fuck. And it's annoying, and it's one of the reasons why I keep telling you guys, arguing with these women on these podcasts is a waste of time. I even try to go through the trouble of expanding my content by bringing women who disagree with me, and it was just a waste of time. If any of y'all remember Miss Endomorph, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think I ever want to try or go through that again. And I mean, like, dude, even one of the most popular content creators, man, rest in peace to the Godfather himself, even he was hated. And this man held both men and women accountable, but when it came to women, it was a problem. Let's keep it moving.
Y'all, I miss Uncle Kev. Yes, Kevin Samuels. I miss him. If y'all didn't hate me before, I know you're gonna hate me now, but I do. I miss his content. I miss his truth. And I know so many women, especially Black women, could not stand him. But it was about the truth. That was what it is. I realized as I share my content, speak up, use my voice, people don't care about the truth. They don't care about the truth. His delivery, everyone didn't love it, right? But did he tell any lies? No. There was no lies told. And I think that that's the problem, that we cannot get our ears to work to really comprehend that no matter if you don't like it, where's the lies? There's no lies being told. There's the truth, there's reality. And unfortunately, there's a lot of Black women, we don't live in reality. And I think that at the end of the day, I received the message, and I believe the overall message was for Black men and women to meet each other on your scale. If you're average, find your average man, got your kids, a man who gonna love you, take care of you and your kids, boom. But no, we are the women with multiple kids, multiple fathers, and we think we're supposed to just go out there and find a millionaire to just take care of us because we say so. It's unrealistic. It doesn't make sense. You have a good man who's willing to love you and your children, but no, he don't make enough money. He don't got this, he don't got that. You're average. Find your average man. That's cool. Average is cool. But again, it was the truth. Y'all don't like the truth. Black women, unfortunately, do not like the truth, and that is what is damaging our community. As I say all the time, we don't want to be held accountable. We don't want to be told. We don't want to be told what to do. We don't want anybody to try to elevate us. And if you speak the truth, they're going to hate you. That's just what it is.
So many women hated Kevin Samuels. They couldn't stand this man. But 90% of the people who called his show were women. So I was sitting here thinking, like, well, why were they calling his show if they hate him?
Why?
But then I thought about it and I came up with this. There were three type of women who called his show. The first woman just wanted attention. She saw that he had the big platform. They didn't really care about what he was talking about. They just wanted to go on the big platform with somebody that everybody knew. Then you had the second person who called to just argue with him. They weren't going to listen to anything he had to say. They were just there to argue with him and prove their point. That normally didn't go too well, as you guys know. But then we have the last person. These women called because they thought they were different. Anytime a woman called the show, Kevin asked them the same questions and he gave the women the same answers. But these women will call because they thought they were different. Those rules aren't going to apply to me. Yeah, I have 3 kids by 3 different baby fathers, but I'm a 10. So he's not going to say that stuff that he said to the last girl to me. I'm different. I'm special. This is the same thing in the dating world. This is why so many of these women won't date a regular guy, because they don't think they're regular. A lot of those women just believe they were different. I'm special. I'm different. I'm the unicorn. But what they found out when they called his show, they were just a regular horse.
Alpha female.
Okay, how long have you been married?
I'm single. I never said I was married. I'm single.
I didn't expect you to be. I just wanted to make a point.
And what's your point, sir?
That alpha females tend to never marry.
Yeah, I mean, but that's a decision that I made. I don't want to be married, and I'm fine with that.
Of course, it's always a decision. But is it a decision you made from having plenty of suitable, high-value males around, or what?
Is a decision that I've made based on not wanting to be. I don't want the responsibility of being someone's wife.
No. I don't care if you turn down the trash man's proposal. I'm asking you, do you turn down proposals of suitable, high-value men?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, so my point is that, yes, I'm an alpha female. I'm not interested in being in a relationship or being married, and there's nothing wrong with being an alpha female.
Nobody said it was.
Okay.
My platform is linear.
Yes, it is. It's very much so.
So, football is linear. Have you not done the same thing in your career, presuming you've been successful?
Yes, I own my own business, and I've been very
Right,
successful.
and the consistency and the linear nature that success brings has served you well, right?
Yes, it has. Amen.
Then why would you ask me to do something different?
Because I feel because of what your message consists of.
Don't start beatboxing. Don't start beatboxing. My message consists of what? I don't care. Become the best version of yourself, and then choose from the options you have available. You're about to say it was something else.
No, I was listening to you. I wasn't coming in with it.
So someone comes into you as a self-professed alpha female who has the results, the outcomes to show that your method works, and comes in and say, well, you know what? Your stuff is linear. And to be more successful, you need to diversify. You would tell them what?
No, I never said to be more successful, you should diversify. No, I never said that to you. No, I'm just saying.
Or to be as successful, you need to increase your workload and diversify. You tell them what?
I mean, I would tell them to kiss my ass, really.
Thank you. And you can do the same. Have a nice day.
Man, I really miss him, man. Rest in peace to the GOAT. But dude, it's really getting bad when you know the women are even starting to join in on this, and these are the women that usually get called pick-me's, which is funny because they tend to be the ones that are getting picked, because most of them are either in marriages, relationships, or have they pick of the litter when it comes to men. I mean, damn, they're spilling the tea too, so you can't sit over here and tell me it ain't some kind of truth to this RP content. Check these out.
If her homegirls are like, she was just talking about you, don't trust her.
Don't trust her.
If she got a spam, don't trust her. If her phone is on D&D all the time, all day, every day, do not trust her.
She knows something.
If she got a privacy screen do not trust her. If she follow more guys than girls, don't trust her.
Can't trust her.
If you tell her to unfollow somebody and she like, oh, but he's just a friend, don't trust her. What else? Oh, if she got tints on her car, don't trust her. If she got a fluffy or a sparkly steering wheel, don't trust her.
No.
If she don't ever connect her phone to CarPlay, don't trust her. Oh, if she get her hair done and she don't send you nothing, but she posting on Instagram, do not trust her. Oh, also, if she like spamming herself on her story, don't trust her.
Can't
if she
trust
tell you
nobody.
she never had a good man in her life, don't trust her. If she got more homeboys than you, do not trust her. If she follows any local rappers, do not trust her. If she owns an iPad, don't trust her.
If I was a man, the women that I would absolutely avoid are the following. The first one is the woman that tells you all of her exes are toxic, because at some point you, one, either have to break the cycle and take accountability and get help for why you're picking partners like that. But two, at some point you have to recognize, like, what is it about her that she is making these people toxic? Because if they didn't start out toxic, then why did she date them in the first place? The other one I would absolutely avoid is the woman who never pulls out her wallet or talks about paying or invites you out all the time and expects you to pay, doesn't take any like inkling of an opportunity to try to pay for something. Any woman who talks shit about their baby daddy when you see them actively involved. Any woman who doesn't want to respect your boundaries in terms of social media. So if you say get rid of your Instagram and she doesn't want to do that, or take down pictures on your Instagram and things like that, fuck no, she's playing with you. And lastly, more importantly, the woman who literally can't have a conversation without getting pissed off, throwing insults, telling you what a piece of shit you are, etc., etc. I could go on for days, but those are the main ones. And those, that's what I've been asked in my comments. And I'm not an expert. I just don't want to go down the rabbit hole of getting in the habit of answering messages all the time. And then I'm on social media 24/7. Okay, bye. Any woman who...
Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.